Welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's explore our yoga practice off the mat. There are tons of benefits to a regular chair yoga practice. It will improve your sleep, boost your mood, increase flexibility, and strengthen and tone your muscles. Grab a standard kitchen, desk, stool, or folding chair. Make sure the chair is sturdy and the right height for your body type. Sit towards the edge of your seat with your feet planted firmly on the floor in front of you, hip distance apart. Root through the sit bones, elongate your spine, and reach the crown of your head towards the sky. Okay, let's get into our body and soul balance flow. Find comfort as you sit with dignity. Settle into this space and place your hands on your lap, palms facing up to receive, or palms facing down to become more grounded. Use this moment to imagine what a well-balanced life looks like for you. Breathe in, filling your lungs slowly and evenly. Pause for a moment and hold your breath. Now exhale fully and completely, and flutter your eyes open. Let's practice a breathing exercise called Dirga Pranayama, or extended breath. We'll first begin our Dirga Pranayama by placing our hands on our stomachs. Begin to draw in the air through your nostrils as you feel your stomach expand, and then exhale slowly to empty. Let's repeat this belly breathing on the next inhale, but this time, move your palms to rest over your ribs. As your belly fills, draw your breath up into the ribs. Exhale down to your belly. Now place your hands on your chest, right below your collarbone. Continue breathing into your belly, expanding into the ribs, and now finally pull your breath all the way up to feel your chest rise as you complete the third part of this three-part extended breath. Reverse on the exhale from the chest to the ribs, down to your belly, all the way to empty. Let's try that one more time, a full Dirga inhalation. Breathing in through your belly, up to your ribs, and all the way into your chest. Exhale fully from your chest, down to your ribs, and out to your belly. Now release the pranayama and return to your natural breathing. On your next exhale, gently drop your chin to your chest to feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Inhale and bring your ear slowly to your shoulder. Exhale, roll back to center. Repeat on the other side. Move slowly and allow the breath to invite your motion. Inhale back and forth, moving to the right, exhaling down to the center, and then moving over to the left. Let's move on to shoulder rolls. Inhale and lift your shoulders up to your ears. As you exhale, pinch your shoulder blades together as you widen through the chest, and then roll them down. Continue for 3 more rounds of rolling your shoulders forward and then backward. Reverse directions. Listen to your body. Pause where needed and move at your own pace. Release your arms to either side of your body and gather your breath as you reach through your fingertips and bring your arms up to shoulder height. Begin to draw circles toward the front of the room with your arms. Widen the circles and express your full range of motion, breathing as you lift your shoulders up and rotate them down and around. Reverse directions. Remember to connect your breath with your motion here. So inhale as your arms raise up towards the ceiling, and exhale as you round through the spine and bring your arms back down to the floor. Always being mindful of the breath-body connection. Slowly float your arms back to your lap. Begin to rotate your torso around your pelvis, inhaling as you arch your back slightly, and emptying the lungs as you round your spine. Reverse directions. Listen to your body as you move. Linger anywhere if it feels good, and make your circles as big or as small as you'd like. This stretch wakes up many parts of ourselves that we often ignore. We rarely move in this way throughout our day, so really take your time here. Finally, let's warm up our feet. If you're able to be barefoot for this practice, I highly recommend it. We have become so reliant on the support of shoes that the muscles in our feet have weakened over time. Practicing balancing postures barefoot reverses this effect. Plant your feet flat on the floor in front of you and lift your toes up off the floor. Spread your toes wide to create space, and then mindfully place them back down on the floor. Repeat that one more time. Now begin to slowly roll through your feet, coming up onto your tippy toes, and then roll back to your heels. Continue this motion for a few more breaths, bringing your full awareness to all the parts of your feet, your foundation. Come back to stillness and sit tall with an elongated spine. Lift your arms all the way up overhead and bring your palms together. Take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, bring your palms down to heart center. Close your eyes as we set our intention for this yoga flow. The intention is to remain focused on the idea of creating balance. When your mind starts to wander, bring balance back to your breath, back into your practice. Okay, let's begin our balance flow with Utkatasana, or chair pose. Bring your hands to your hips. With your feet hip distance apart, begin to lean forward into all four corners of your feet and engage your thighs to press into the floor and come to standing. I'll give you a side view so you can ensure you're in proper alignment. Your feet face forward, knees are soft, your tailbone is long, lengthening downward. Roll your shoulders up and back to broaden through the chest. Your chin should be parallel to the floor. Focus your gaze on a point in front of you. Place your hands on your hips and stand a little taller as you inhale through the nostrils. Bend your knees and shift your weight into your heels as you activate your quadriceps. Pause here and lift your arms out in front of you to shoulder height with your palms facing one another. For more sensation, lift your toes up off the floor or raise your arms up a little higher. Breathe and focus on the strength in your lower half of your body as you reach with the upper half of your body towards the ceiling. Now begin to bend your knees a little deeper. Keep lowering down until your belly touches your thighs or your bum touches the seat. From here, rest your hands on the floor or on a yoga block in front of you. Slowly roll back up to a seated position, and we will move through Utkatasana one more time. Place your hands on your hips and check your posture. Lean forward into your feet. Your thighs are strong and your tailbone is slightly tucked. Hold here and breathe as you focus your gaze. Now press into your feet and return to standing. Right foot steps to the right and then back. So you are now standing beside your chair. Now turn to face the chair, bend over, and plant your palms on the seat in front of you. Let's open up the spine with a few cat-cow stretches. Inhale and drop your belly as you lift your chin. Exhale and round through the spine. Return to a neutral spine and walk your feet out one small step behind you. Extend your arms and lift your head on an inhale. And then as you exhale, drop your chest and lower your head between your biceps. Downward facing dog, chair variation. Feel this full body stretch through your arms, all the way down your back and into your legs. Let's return to table for a balancing hip opener. Bend your knee and lift your right leg off the floor, assuming the position of a dog near a fire hydrant. Not the best visual, but it does the trick. Keep your eyes trained between your hands and find strength and balance in your standing leg as you start to draw imaginary circles forward with your knee. Move mindfully as you breathe and make the circles as small or as large as you'd like. Reverse direction for a few breaths. Pause and extend your leg all the way out to the front of the room. Activate your core and hold for one round of breath. Focus your gaze and steady that breath. Return to table and prepare for Warrior 3. Engage your glutes and use them to lift your right leg up so that the sole of your foot is parallel to the wall behind you. Train your eyes on a focal point for balance and begin to lift your left arm up towards the front of the room, reaching forward with your left arm and back with your right foot. Explore this posture further by lifting both arms. Press into your standing foot. You're a warrior in Warrior 3. Return to table for our final balancing posture on this side. Lift your leg up and behind you with the toes facing down towards the floor. And now turn your toes to face the front of the room as you open your hips. Get deeper into this pose by reaching towards the ceiling or perhaps grabbing the ankle behind you for a nice heart opener. Return to table. Drop your belly down, returning back to downward dog briefly. And now slowly take a deep breath in as you roll your body back up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's complete our practice on the other side, starting back in downward dog for a moment. As you start to draw imaginary circles forward with your knee. Reverse direction for a few breaths. Keep your eyes trained between your hands. Move slowly and mindfully, continuing to connect your motion with your breath as you open your hips. Pause and extend your leg all the way out to the front of the room. Activate your core. Return to table and prepare for Warrior 3. Engage your glutes and use them to lift your left leg up behind you so the sole of your foot is parallel to the wall behind you. Find a focal point for balance and inhale to lift your right arm, reaching out in front of you. For more of a challenge, press into the right leg and lift your left arm to meet the right. Warrior 3 chair variation. Return to table for our final balancing posture on this side. Lift your leg up and behind you with the toes facing down towards the floor. And now turn your toes to face the front of the room as you open your hips. Bring your gaze towards the front of the room and press into your standing leg. Get really strong in the feet here. Repeat any variations you did on the other side, reaching towards the ceiling or perhaps again grabbing the ankle behind you. For a nice stretch in the hamstrings as well as a beautiful heart opener. With every wobble, we're building strength in our feet to improve our balance. Return to table and then move into downward dog briefly as we take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now slowly begin to roll back up to standing. Move back to your seat so we can conclude with our final gift to ourselves. Begin to lift your hands up to shoulder height, opening through the chest. Turn your gaze towards the ceiling and take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, wrap your arms tightly around your body, grabbing onto opposite shoulders to give yourself a much-deserved hug. Continue coordinating your breath with the motion as you've been doing the entire practice. Inhale, release your arms out. Exhale, wrap them around yourself. Close your eyes and really get into it. Hug yourself as you would a parent or a child. You deserve just as much love. May you continue to find harmony and balance throughout the rest of your day. Namaste. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos on YouTube.